What's up, peoples? It's your man Wisdom. Love is love. All glory is God's. Today I wanted to, I was reading my word, 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1 through 7. It talks about the widow, how the widow was married to a prophet. And when it came time, when the husband died, and it came time for them to collect the taxes on the house, they were just going to take the boys because, men of God, sometimes they can live on meager means. It's faith, you know what I'm saying? Bless God for his provision. But that's what the story's about. It's like she goes to Elijah, you know what I'm saying? Elisha, excuse me. She goes to Elisha and she's asking him, she's letting him know the situation. So she's really letting God know the situation. You know what I'm saying? So Elisha tells her to get a whole bunch of get buckets, and he says, what you got? She says oil. He said get buckets. She gets the buckets and she pours and she pours and she pours and she pours till there's nothing. I mean, she pours until there's no more buckets. So you can imagine she could have had a house full of buckets. Who knows? But from one little thing of oil, it just kept pouring. And then when the last bucket was done, it stopped flowing. And Elijah said, pay your debt and you and your kids live off the rest. Think about that. Whatever her debt may have been in that day and age, if she was getting jars, let's just say jars, buckets, and they were filling up with oil, she lived a very comfortable life after she paid her debtor, because she only had one. The creditor is coming. That's it, one. So I say that because God is I'm learning that God is an overabundant God. If his children trust him, and if we follow his lead, and if we just do what he calls us to do, God is an overabundant God. He loves to flow. He loves to give us more than we can handle, more than we can ask. I mean, I know that we're some of us are in a place of lack right now, but if you really think about it, are you lacking? You might not have everything, but are you lacking? No. And somewhere in that day, was provision not made for you to be able to do something that you needed to do? Maybe you didn't do what the provision was given to you for. Doesn't mean it's God's fault. It just means you mismanaged your funds. You mismanaged what your father gave you. So I say that to say that your father is an overabundant God. Look for his abundance every day. Me talking to you is his abundance. You listening to me is his abundance, because we woke up this morning. Don't take these things for granted. You know what I mean? Family, love, life. Don't take that stuff for granted. Don't take the sacrifice and the love of God for granted. He's a good God. He loves to give to his children. All we have to do is be obedient. Listen, this is your man Wisdom. Until the next time I see you, love is love, all glory is God's. Hold your crown.